Consult. Stall tactics. Game. Wow. Okay, when they don't have it, they really don't have it, huh? Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. I don't have a Benedict Cumberbatch voice. I have a demon voice. I can use it sometimes. Today we're playing Dragons. Mono Red Dragons. Another list that apparently did well in best of 3 at regionals. These have not gone well for us in standard events, but we try again anyway. It's got a hired claw. A little 1-mana snowball red creature. If left unchecked, can account for a ton of damage. It actually focuses a lot on treasure though. It has Magda, the Horde Master, little crime treasure making machine. You can sack 3 treasures to go get a 4/4 Scorpion Dragon. Or create. The other one searches. Spell Snare is a good card. I would run that too. This appears to be Kona, but they don't have a planet yet, so our job is to kill them quickly. Maybe Hellkite can remove a planet? A whole planet? That would be impressive. And I continue to draw a great many mountains. But we're getting our damage in. There's also so many. My voice. There's so many shocks in this deck. A lot of burst lightning, but also a lot of just shock. Mana open past turn. All right, still no planet over there. I guess they're slow rolling it. I guess we need 2 mana open. If this resolved, it would be fine. Do we need it to resolve? Or do we have to play Sarkhan? We would still have double burst lightning open if we played Sarkhan. Let's try combat first. You want to bounce that? They want to stun it. Okay. I'm like that. So we play the dragon because now the stunned land means they can't play the Kona and the planet in the same turn. Yep. This is bad. If they have the planet here, we're in big trouble. They have a cavern, not a planet. Having up the burst lightning doesn't really matter if they have a way to tap the Kona. So I think we're tapping out here. This is it. If they have Planet, Kona, Omniscience, and Avatar, we lose. They have cast 1 stock up. Other than that, it's top decks. And the speaker went and got the Kona. But you think if they had it, they would have slammed it. Seems to me like they don't have it. There's no way you'd want to be using your rope time on this. Pass turn. Look at the shock value. All right. Let's combat this. I'm guessing they have another Lost in the Maze. Consult. Stall tactics. Game. Wow. Okay, when they don't have it, they really don't have it, huh? Yeah, this is a wild version of mono red aggro. It really is. You can see the 3-channel dragon fires. Is that thematic? Because it's a dragon deck. 4 burst lightning, 4 shocks, 4 hired claw, a lizard mercenary, not a dragon. Then 4 Sarkans, 4 Magdas, 4 Nova Hellkites, 4 Magmatic Hellkites. 4 Smogs were supposed to be in here. I took out 1 Smog because I didn't have any Mythic wildcards. And I added 1 Soulstone Sanctuary. It was on 23 lands. I really think you can't be running Sunspines and Hellkites without 24, even with the treasures, because you have other uses for your treasures. And you might have to use them early for the shock tempo cards. So yeah, I went up to, that was my adjustment. -1 Mythic Schmog, +1 Soulstone Sanctuary to go to 24 land. But, I mean, is this where red is going? Instead of Jackal Pups and Ball Lightnings, are we supposed to be playing dragons? And why are so many dragons cheap? This hand is such a hand. Okay. There will be crime. There will be so much crime. Well, let's see if everything gets killed by the blue-black deck here. That sure feels like a hex. Oh yeah, it's a hex. I mean, we have 2 of a legendary, so I think we run out the Horde Master. Would have been so good if we could have triggered it, though. Core, all right. Man, people love, and I mean love, this card with Unholy Annex. They cannot stop doing it. Can we take out demons in this deck? I don't know. They're pretty big. Please don't have both of them, the core and the annex, at the same time right this moment, please. That would be nice for me. Give me a break. Oh, they play green. How about that? Gain in life. Up to 7. 1 mana open. Okay. Let's see what happens. It sure feels, though, doesn't it, guys, feel like they've got Deadly Cover-Up? Because they didn't kill one of these. That is pretty weird to me. It fixes their mana, but maybe they can't cast the cover-up if I use the Hellkite. On the other hand, I can probably kill this. And I think that's the play. This will also give us a treasure crime. And we have a dragon on backup to play around a Deadly Cover-Up, which I really feel like they have. Deceit, huh? What good's that gonna do ya? They bounce the claw. They do have a 5/5, but it's on the ground. They take Smaug the Magnificent. So play you, make treasure, play Hellkite. Also an interesting play if they do have a cover-up, isn't it? Maybe they don't. I don't know if I want to burn my treasures because we're pretty close to a free dragon. And yeah, I think we pace ourselves. We've got them. We have them low on cards. We have more resources than they have right now. If they do anything to kill the Magda, we have another one. And they have to think pretty hard about these. That's got to be good for us. I'm just very worried about them drawing Unholy Annex. And how I cope with a 6/6 demon. Okay. They go for my hand again. They could have cast this Deceit. What is it they have? They take the Sarkin? They must be planning to remove the Hellkite. It must be. Right? So, we can play the Nova. It can create a crime, assuming it can resolve. And then we can make a 4/4. But then, both my dragons die to a deadly cover-up. Make them have it? I think so. We also don't have to make the 4/4 right away. Because we have a backup Magda. That's true. Let him sweep, play this, then make the 4/4 with haste. If they take the Magdas from my deck, well, sad. But we do draw a new card. And they have to do that. They might want to take the Nova. Or the Schmaug. Or the Claw. There it is. And the card they take is the Magda. Alright, they got the read. But if we draw another Smaug, they're in big trouble. By the way, Jester's Cap. Look up, Libby, put Jester's Cap on the screen for us. Good old Ice Age Jester's Cap. A chase card back in the day I got really excited about owning. What are the chances they have another cover-up, guys? Seems pretty good. But if we don't play out, I don't think we'll succeed. And there's a chance if they cover up again, we draw another dragon off the top. Well, they only got 3 cards out of there together as one, and they gained no life. So that's something. But we're probably dead to that draw 3. We'll see. That is rough. That is rough. Okay. Good choice on the discarding duress. We'll play our 7th mountain. There are 20 in the deck. We've drawn just as many of those as everything else. A little unfortunate. Actually more. We've drawn more mountains. I think we're good. Man, that sucked. That wasn't very fair. Well, flooding out blows. Don't do it. Is there anything I should have done differently? Did committing the 2 dragons get me killed? I don't know. I don't know. Also, how are these shocks so good you need 11 of them? How is that right? Like, this was after Badger Mole got banned. That's what kind of blows my mind. This just doesn't feel right for a red deck, does it? I have my 1-drop and I have my 4-drops. I think we just lost this game very easily, but we will see. That was, I mean, nice. Love playing against Tablet. It's a good card. Let you stock up, yep, and we put no pressure on them. Yep, that's pretty good. This is a deck that did well at regionals and was featured on magic.gg. Wizards of the Coast paid for this deck to get publicity. I think it's such a scam. Oh my gosh. What an awkward time to draw you. I think it has to be you. I don't think this deck could beat a Jeskai Revelation if everything, and I mean everything, were going right for it. But if we're gonna try, this is how we try. Hey, we got a damage out of them. Do you like do anything over there or nah? Yeah, that seems good. I don't want them to counter this if they have no more lies. Didn't even think about it. Doing anything is probably a mistake. No rush here. Wow. Oh, hold up. That was... Nope. Oh, look, another tablet? Wow, okay. You gonna cast that, Consult? It's a little greedy, isn't it? Sure. I mean, if they're not gonna Revelation, that's probably good for me. Uh-huh. What else you got? Oh, wow, they got it. Wow. I can't believe that. That's crazy. How did this happen? Probably doesn't work, but must be attempted. What a waste of everybody's life. Dude, another hideous, hideous pile of magic cards provided to you by Wizards of the Coast. At this point, it's a fun experiment to see if any of their decks are even good. The ones that they feature on their website. Oh my god. Yeah, how could this hand happen? That's crazy. Still haven't had a matchup where a shock is a good card. Maybe that has something to do with our results. I don't know. Where's those little white creatures? Where's Optimistic Scavenger or whatever the heck the bad card is? I mean, I do love when my legendary eats a removal spell when I have 4 of them in my hand, or 3, or whatever we're at. Oh no, it's a hardened academic. Bye. We're doing it. This is the thing we came to do. Prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffler's fine. Schmoggins. Give me crime. Bam. Now that's the combo, baby. Nobody's ready for that. What are you gonna do? Discard a card? I'm not afraid of you. See? Easy. That was pretty good. We should do that every game. Just draw 4 Magdas. Hey, getting to 4 wins would tie our high for the year, so maybe I'm a little hard on this deck. I mean, this looks like just red crap. Let's live the mono red life. When the claw dies, though, nothing good happens. We're relying on our 1 mana card to go the distance. I don't know what's up. The mono black, like, Requiting Hex decks are just so ready. Sure feels like they have Hex, doesn't it? It could be something else, but if I go for this, they probably Hex in response, whereas if I pass priority, they probably take the damage. And we are, in fact, trying to scam them for damage. Told ya. Stole a point. Brilliant. 5 head. Now, maybe we draw another creature? The shocks are good. Unbelievable. Insane. Yeah, which one would you like? Okay, good choice. That's great. Don't worry, guys. I'll kill the bat. And don't worry. I'm sure we'll draw dragons. I'm sure they don't have unstoppable slasher. All right. That's damage. We can't let them have a demon. Woo. All right, point. Warp. 4 points. No demons allowed. If we get another turn without them having a demon and they lose 2, we have a shot. Demolition field, lose 2. Nice. Can't gain life, you say? But when do we play it? You can sack that demolition field. Do we want to draw out their removal spell? I think I just want to dome them for 4. But does that even... If I have another land, I can also hit them with the channeled Dragonfire. So they make... Let's say they demolition field here. Then what? Then they make a demon. They go up to 10. We burst lightning them to 6. If we draw the land, we can Lynx, Dragonfire, they die. The other thing we could try to do is Hellkite them now. The other thing they can't kill the Lynx with the trigger on the stack if they're tapped out for the demon. Okay, I think we pass. We draw the land, or another shock would do it. And when you thin your deck, you always top deck another land. It's guaranteed. It's proven. Here we go. Your face. Come on, land. One time. That'll do. That'll do. No, it won't. They didn't take any... Why did I think they took 4 damage? Am I crazy? I made up 4 damage for no reason. All right, that's not good. That's not good. We lose. It's over. Nice try, guys. Somehow I just made up 4 points of damage in my head that never existed. Another terrible, terrible day in the arena. Another useless Magic the Gathering deck. Oh my god. Can any of these Wizards endorsed website, this is what's going on in standard decks, ever win more than like 2 or 3 games? We have one that won 4. Anyway, we also ranked down in Mythic, so let's go see if today's deck can rank up. We'll go try it on ladder for a bit, fill out the video. 802, so goal is 700s. That's how we finish ahead of where we start. It's because I didn't craft the Force Smog, huh? Because I didn't put money into the Mythic wildcards. It feel like the hands were kind of bad. This does more damage faster, right? They both play into Spell Snare, unfortunately, but this is what we do. And it doesn't look like our Hellkite will have a target. I'll just be playing Siege Rhino of the Sky with no drain effect. But it will make Sarkhan hit harder. Oh, wow. Yeah, surprising when they saw a non... Oh, okay. They do have a land I can hit. Do we do it again? Go for this. Good little card. What? Spectral interference. I guess. Creature or what? Artifact or creature unless 4? Add that to the list of quench type effects I didn't know existed. Somebody's bird, milling some cards, probably setting up a crab. They want Spidey Sensei? Sure. Why wouldn't you? Here's your dumb bird. It's a 1/1. Can't really get in the way of anything. Let's freeze that land. Punish them for playing a non-basic, you fool. Get him. Do I remove this before they can Spidey Sense? I think so. Now what? I have Burst of Lightning open. You has Crab. Tap those. 11 health, huh? What do you think? Do I deal them 4 while their senses are down? I think I do. Make them get out of it. Winter Night Stories. Into a Winter Night Stories. Bird. Bird that can block. Power up Sanctuary. I have a feeling there's another crab coming. They could use Spidey Senses on the power up. I guess I don't love that. Let's go for the Magda. We're gonna commit crime, right? I hope. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So, I attack with the claw. It's a crime. They can counter the ability, right? No, triggered. Okay, they can counter the 1 damage. Oh, okay. I'll play it again. Weird. They're scared. It is tough, just here's my card while other people are drawing so many cards. But they're not attacking. Uh-huh. I don't know. I'm gonna throw everything at them till they die or I die. Whip. They should probably attack. They should attack like that, yeah. Alright, top deck burst lightning. Not so lucky, am I? Deck is so bad. What a joke. Oh my god, what a joke of a pile. This might be the worst one. Might be worse than yesterday's life gain deck. It is unfathomable how poor these paper standard decks are. I'm probably going to lose to a mold of 5. Let's see. All part of the show. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, mountain. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay. Okay, deck. Okay, Magic the Gathering. Wow. Just wow. Hey, that happened. Dragon! Yay. Slam a Torpor Orb. So this is a Deceit deck. I guess I'll just do it like this. You go face. Can't lose both of our only creatures to deadly cover up, I guess. That's how it feels. Yeah. They threw 3 demolition fields. Wow. Uh-huh. And try to hopefully attack their mana at the same time, since they can't use a field on that turn cycles because they fed the cycle. So now maybe they can't deal with both the Hellkite and the Sanctuary, but it looks like they can. Nova. Let's go for it with Warp. Plays around Sweeper. They can probably only deal with one or the other. Yeah, okay. Okay. The perfect card. Strix Interception. Everybody plays that. That's great. That's awesome. Ooh, a land. this point, I have so much mana, but eventually they're going to cast like a Deceit. I guess I wait for that, like Duress, right? And I respond to it. It's really tempting to do it while they're tapped out. Oh! Wow. Yeah. We got some Channel Dragonfire. Lynx. The card. Two. Let's see if they win. Yeah, gotta tap careful. Wouldn't want to mess it up. I don't think I could hate this deck more, guys. This is so bad. I'm embarrassed. The Jackal Pup Ball Lightning deck is so much better. I can build better decks. That's so... Oh my god. I'll prove it too. I'll run that deck again. We got a new Jackal Pup that works with equipment. I wouldn't put an equipment in that deck, but it's a Jackal Pup. It's a 1 mana 2/1. This is so bad. Ooh, I might be able to light that on fire, but I don't have one of my 11 shocks. I will not show them the Nova Hellkite. It's going to be your job to deal with that, elf. I do bet if there is a matchup that this deck is good against, it's probably good against green. A lot of flying. Green doesn't usually deal with that well. It takes them some time to get their Saproling Nursery going, right? They have busted out the rope on turn 2. How hard can playing a green deck be? We literally called it stupid green back in the day. And it was more complicated than this. You had to know when to play a Winter Orb. You have no timeouts. Incredible. Wow. They all that, and they finally sequenced their Chocobo landfall correctly. All right, well, here's Nova. Hope you feel accomplished. Do it again. Let's see if they play faster this round or not. A Fabled Passage. An Ordeal of Nylea. This is the all-in best of one version of this deck, using auras like this, which literally have a negative win rate. If you check the stats. I mean, I'm guessing you did this because you want to trigger it, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows what they're going to choose to do? Uh-huh. We still might die to Might Form Harmonizer. It is a 5/6 that is potentially lethal. We could play Hellkite to take them off passage. If we do that, this attacks for 4. They go to 9, and the next turn they probably die. We could play Smaug and plan to block with Sarkin. But I think taking them off this passage, the fact that they saved it, that does imply to me that they want to go all in on a harmonizer somehow. And this does mess with it. And if they don't, and I untap with a Hellkite that can attack in the air, we're pretty good. That's an interesting call, because I can't tell if they are being super 5-head mega brain or if they're just messing around. Can't tell if that was a smart play or a not smart play. Did they get in my head? Or did I do exactly what I needed to do? They didn't even attack. Do they have some way to give this flying? There's no way, right? Dead. Yep. No idea if they just got in my head or what. But we made a video. The goal now is I gotta play something else and get back to like rank 700 or something. Add this to the list of decks I don't recommend, but it's a fun experiment. There's one more deck in this article, and it's the most controversial of all. At least for me, it is. It's equipment. So look forward to that. Thank you for watching. Check out my sponsors, coolstuffinc.com and Dragon Shield. You use the promo code CGB5 on their websites and you get a discount that supports this channel. Links in the description. You are cool.